Well, hey, leaders, want to continue to talk about just how we lead to begin to shift our culture into being one of leadership development. How is it that our D groups can become communities where just because of who we are and just what we do, we are developing leadership of our people? And remember, we're defining leadership as taking initiative in the discipleship of others. That initiative with one another within the group, that initiative in the discipleship of others to welcome new people into the group as they come into our communities, and that initiative in taking initiative in the discipleship of others with friends and coworkers and neighbors and family who either don't know Jesus or aren't connected to his church as your people are living their lives throughout the week. And last time we talked about how development happens when you bring information, experience, and coaching together. That's where I develop. I understand what I'm called to do. I'm given experiences where I actually do those things, and I have a relationship with somebody that's helping me grow and see and learn and change as I do. That's where development happens. Well, that begs the question then, how do we get people into that position to bring those three things together? How do we call people into that desire to develop in their leadership? And I heard something this week that I thought was profound, and it really resonated. And a guy was talking about calling people into leadership, recruiting into leadership. And he said, look, people always respond better to a tap on the shoulder than they do a general invitation. And that's incredibly true. Most of you are leading your D groups because somebody tapped you on the shoulder and said, look, I see this in you. I know God can use you in doing this. Man, I think you should do it. So why is that tap on the shoulder so powerful? Why is that tap on the shoulder so important? And I think the answer is relationship. Relationship. And relationship is so critical when it comes to that decision point when somebody wants to then begin to grow in the initiative that they will take in the discipleship of others, grow in their leadership for two reasons. One, relationship is so critical because you, when you tap that person on the shoulder, know them. You know them and you see them in a different way than they probably see themselves, and God will use you to speak vision into that person's life. Either that they're not aware of, they never thought they could do something like that, or to confirm something that God has already been stirring in them. Some of the most powerful moments in ministry that I have enjoyed have come in those vision-speaking moments. Man, I see this in you. I think you can do this. And then seeing people grow as they respond to God using me in their lives. So relationship is important because of the vision that you can have in that person's life because you know them. And that relationship is important too because leadership is costly, isn't it? I mean, you're experiencing this right now. Leadership costs you time. It costs you emotional effort. Leadership costs you expectations that people have on you. And when we tap someone on the shoulder, when we call them into taking initiative, growing in their leadership instinctively, we all know it's going to cost us something. And when we tap them on the shoulder, when we are giving that invitation to them directly, what we're saying to them is, I'm with you in it. I'm with you to help shoulder the load. I'm with you to help you grow and to succeed if you're scared of failing. And you know what? I love you and I'm with you. Even if you screw it up, man, the grace of God is going to be right in a relationship together as he redeems that failure, as he grows us through that failure. I am not going anywhere. Come on, let's do this. Your people will respond better to your tap on the shoulder than a general invitation. So what does that mean for your group, for the people in your group? When you see something like new leader training on the calendar coming up, who are you going to tap on the shoulder? When it comes to people growing and taking initiative in each other's discipleship, who are you going to tap on the shoulder and say, hey, man, you got to grab two guys, start a transformation team, man, get after it, man, grow in Christ. Who are you going to tap on the shoulder when an opportunity comes up at church that somebody is uniquely gifted for in your group? You're like, man, they could do this. How are you going to tap them on the shoulder? Because guys, even though it is costly to the people that we're going to call into leadership, what we're calling them into is a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ. The most life-giving thing you and I will experience for eternity. We get to share that with them so they can also share that with others. Man, I'm excited about what God is doing through you guys in this team. I want to keep growing with you in this. Who are we going to tap on the shoulder to join us in what God is doing and experiencing together the life-giving presence and glory of Jesus Christ? So blessed to do this with you guys.